Alright, this is another playthrough for the TGCT or TGCTours.com Challenge Circuit Rookie Design Battle. In order to enter this contest and be considered a rookie, a designer could have no more than one course on tour and no more than 4 courses accepted into the TGC Tours database. Today we'll play Blunderbuss by Cyborg. Fast fairways and greens are both moderate. Blue tees, we'll play the tips. I will play pin 3. This course was the top-seeded qualifier after the preliminary round. So what I know about the course is that it is exceptionally neat, technically well done. We'll see that as we go on through the course. Plays a little bit to the easy side, which is fantastic for our beginners and novices who are playing in TGC Tours. Gives them a high quality venue, for that level event. First hole, again, excellent fairway shape, nice smooth curves, bunkers fit the curve of the fairway, contouring is really interesting. The rocks on the left and the raised ground on the left that kind of looks like rock. Excellent sight line. Nice wide fairway to start me off. Excellent view of the bunkers on the left-hand side, and the little, copse of trees here. On the right, nice framing on the hole with the bunker behind the green. The hills to the left, the rocks behind. Really, really nice look. Excellent raised green complex, really shows it off. Just top-notch sculpting work for this first hole. Those bunkers are really well sculpted. And bunkers in Boreal can be a little bit tricky because of the way that the lips of the bunkers are colored. It's edged with this dark brown. Cart path, nice and flat. Smooth curves on the cart path. They're really hard to do. Great bunker sculpting here on the right and the left. Just really, really well done. Really, really nice. A little bit of a risk reward here on this hole, par 5. I can take on the bunker on the left and hit over here. Or I could play it safe, to hit an easier club here. I even have an option to lay up and hit here and turn this into a 3-shotter. That's not what I'm going to do, but the option's there. It's a nice hole, interesting. I like the little bushes at the base of the tall trees. Really, really nice look. Planting simple. Interesting green shape. A couple of different nooks and crannies. A front tongue and a back tongue and a corner on the right. So really, really nice look. Good use of the lighting and the shadows here to keep this bunker below the surface of the green, but still let me see that there is something there instead of it being completely blind. There's a backstop there that I can use. I'm gonna try it. I didn't even reach. Interesting. Nope. You can see the houses in the back, the little fence, a little bit of atmosphere to the course. I like the tee boxes. It's interesting with the green surface and the light rough surrounding it, the light rough connecting from the tee boxes to each tee box or to uh, the fairway. Retaining wall work here. We'll take a look at that when we get a little closer. I like the hill to the left. It's not in play. The one thing I will say is that it does hide this bunker on the left. Um, this bunker is, I think, a little bit narrow for that space. I see why you did it. I just think it's a little bit narrow, but it's a super minor issue. You can really see the entire hole. Other than that, down right, you can see it up on the right-hand side. Bunker in the front, which is a fairway bunker, bunker behind the green. Um, just an excellent look. Just missed. Really, really nice lighting over here. Can't wait till I get to a hole that hits into it. Just like the way the sun shines through the trees. Looks really, really good. Alright. We're elevated green apron. Interesting bunker on the left. Interesting green shape. Really, really nice job. I like the carpet, how it comes close. The little house, a little shelter. Bathrooms and a shelter. A shed. Really, really nice look. You can see that off the tee. Like the benches, the ball washer, the garbage pail. Just details, little details here and there. Just to catch your eye. Nice uphill par 3. Gentle. No, I missed it. Boo. More of that retaining wall. Really, really nice looking hole uphill. I meant to take a closer look at this retaining wall work here. I can move the camera over. So it's a lot of planks together. It's pretty good. It isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. There was one thing that I saw that I didn't. Let's see if I can get over there. Yeah, right here. Not quite perfect here, but that is a minor issue. All right, where am I going? Up and backwards. There we go. Okay, like this. Fairway shape here. These blind points appear to be a little bit too far apart. If there's blind points, we have a little bit of waviness with the transition here, but really minor stuff. Sight lines are really key here. Justin's taking his time, really showing off the sight lines here. Here's kind of a miss with this hill right in front of this bunker. But I can still see it's kind of there. I really like the rocks on the right-hand side. Still the planting all over here. Looks really, really good. It's really good. It looks like it's always been there. It's always something you know we look for. You know, it's there. Um, Either there's a reason for it or it was always there. Uh, Again, a nice lighting effect coming through the trees. As I follow that shot, really, really nice. Interesting. I think here on this hole, the lighting sort of ruins the look. I don't know what it is about the lighting, but you can definitely tell the difference between the natural terrain and heavy rough that's planted. Like you can really see that in this light for some reason. Uh, Really cool hole. Lots of trouble. Risk reward. A bunch of options. I'm gonna actually hit it over a nice wide fairway where there's the safe area is safe. Just gonna hit it here. Um, so that's a really, really good job in that the safe area is safe. I really like the double bunker here on the right. It's a really cool look. And the green nestled in between. Really, really good job. Take my bird. So this is the hole the entire lighting was designed for. And I'm going to be a little bit critical of it here. I like the way that the light shines through the trees, but I don't like that we're aiming directly at it. For the reason being that it creates this shadow um, on the screen. And I would really like to see that green lit up. I'd like to see everything raised up a little bit, or the forward tee box offset to one side, um, probably the left side. just given the way the hole plays. I like the concept of the tee box. I think it's really cool. It's just from the back tee, it does block the sight line a little bit, and I really can't see because of the light. Here's kind of where um, it looks good, but it fails you a little bit. Um, Kind of washes out the entire hole. I really would like to see the shadows removed from this green and the entire green complex elevated, so that you could see it over the edge of this and that the green is lit up, essentially. That would be just an awesome look. Everything around it is dark, and then the green, such a huge focus point, um, would really make this pop. I think it's so close to being a great hole. Alright, so we got a little bit of a blind tee shot, semi-blind, basically hitting just over the crest of this hill. You can see the bunker on the left, car path on the right, framing the hole. Um, it's a fantastic looking blind shot, or semi-blind. I can clearly see the fairway, see the rise, clearly see where I'm aiming. And get down the bunker. It's just really, really cool bunkering down there. I can reach that. No, I definitely can reach that. I'm gonna be too far. Nice eagle. There you go. Nice longer hole. Kind of needed one. Wow, that's a wonky swing. I got lucky. Swing looks like hieroglyphics. Another great green complex. Like the look and see the practice green, the fence behind it. Looks really cool. Really, really nice front nine. Beautiful. Some risk reward where I might not be able to make it. Oh, oh, wow. Crushed it. I like the nice raised, and it's definitely a lot of variety with the shots. I've hit a few, pretty far downhill, had a couple uphill. The only thing I will say, it's a lot of short clubs coming in. I'd like to see maybe a few more longer irons. There was one hole where I hit 7 iron. Tough to do that without making the courses 8,000 yards long. It's not really realistic. Like this, I gotta take on this bunker on the left to avoid this tree. Another red pill shot. It's really, really good. Really, really cool. Oh, interesting hole. Again with the tee box. I like the tee box idea, but we've used this shape or style of tee box on a couple of holes, and they're all downhill. I would suggest using this on uphill holes, so they don't block the view. Let's take a look. This one's better. Oh, sorry. Hope nobody suffers from epilepsy. This is categorically better than the last one. Looks really good. I really guess I want to hit it here. It's downhill. I don't want to hit it here. I don't know that I'm going to like this. Alright, good. Ugh. What a letdown. Wipes out my eagle. If that's a hole you need to make birdie on. And see, this is the way to do this kind of tee box. Similar tee box to the last hole, but this time we have an uphill hole, so I don't lose any sight. Fantastic looking. Uh-oh. Oh, lucky bounce. This is a bad. I want to put it. I just want to put it here. Alright, it was a little wide with that chip, but pretty good nonetheless. Course has been very consistent. The things that we've seen on the first hole are things that we're seeing on 12, 13, 14, except for this hole. See a little bit of this, but lakes, I think, have all been surrounded. And there's a couple of other ones that are, I guess some of the other ones have had like that. Um, Interesting on the cart path. It's pretty well done. Hitting 6 iron to get there. Nice long uphill hole. Very nice. Get down. Full hole. Really nice look. I think the planting's a little light here. I like the sculpting. I think the planting's a little light here. Could have been a little bit more aggressive. But such a minor criticism. Greens have been very gently sloped. As I hit one that has a lot of slope, and I miss it. Still really like this course a lot. Really, really fantastic effort. Here we go. Some overt risk reward, huh? Really cool. Uh-oh. I didn't execute. Made this hole much harder than it needs to be. Should be okay. Love the swoosh of the club going forward. That worked out. Beautiful. Ooh. This is a tough pin. Interesting. In that I have a spot to lay up to. Excuse me. When it's downhill. If I can hit into the slope, it might slow down. Or I could get a fast and I'm going to be gone. That's pretty good from there, I think. Only thing I will say is, it's the only time it's on the course. It's not been a problem, but it's 200 yards to a fairly shallow green that runs away. That's tough. Really been the only instance of it, so can't really complain. But normally the green like that for that approach would be tilted toward the approach or tee shot. In this case. Last hole. The lighting's a little bit of a miss for me. I think I would have taken out a couple of these trees so that this is not hidden in shadow. It's an interesting hole, though, in that I really do not want to be uh, stuck behind the trees. And that mound is problematic. I like the road behind the green. Really cool look. I like that it's close and I can see, other parts of the course from here. All right. Good score. And that was Blunderbuss by Cyborg, CIB0RG. Um, just a really well done course. Uh, a lot of interesting elements, holes, sculpting, bunkers were excellent, sightlines were fantastic. Couple of minor, extremely minor nitpicks. Um, the one thing is the course, it plays extremely easy. Um, so it's perfect for novices, beginner players, novices, um, competitions for new players, and I believe that's exactly what the designer was going for, is to have a very playable course that is well done, aimed at the Challenge Circuit Amateur Tour. And we could, bump the speed up a little bit and go with very firm to challenge the CC Pro guys a little bit on this course if we really wanted. Just really, really good top to bottom. Very, very few nitpicky things. The one thing I would like to see is a little bit more color. Entire course is draped in this green, brown, and tan, and gray tones. I'd like to see some areas planted with a little bit of flowers, a little bit of that purple flower looks really good. A little bit of white, and yellow, just mixed in, just to bring a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more to it, and use to highlight certain areas of the course. That's really, I think, just the next step. And then taking some of the challenging elements, using slopes to push stuff away from the target instead of letting the bull sit up in heavy rough or stuff like that. Making recovery a little bit more difficult. But Justin, just a huge improvement from prior work. He's clearly got handle on all the tools. Knows how to get really well sculpted bunkers or smooth terrain. Just really, really good, really creative. Use with the sculpting and the mountain brush, the explosion brush we call it. Just excellent all around. Really, really a job well done. All right, that's gonna be it for me. Let's play through again of Blunderbuss by Cyborg, CIB0RG. Thanks, guys. Take care.